Phone's at 16%. We're gonna try to do this. So today I asked you guys for questions. I have them here. First question says, are your AirPods real? And I've gotten this question a couple of times. Actually, I got this question again last night. But yes, they are. I'm not gonna have anything fake because I'm not fake. Anyways, who's your best friend? All of my homies watch my videos, or at least they say they do. So if you're watching, hello. My day one ride or die is Addison. I went to high school with him. We didn't like each other at first. We were just opposites, polar opposites. And we're going to college together, and so we're still hanging out now. That's like 7 years now. His wife, I've also known for about the same amount of time because obviously they were together. And then Marina, what up? Who asked this question actually, met her at camp. We started hanging out because she was one of the other good counselors. No shade. And then Julia, I don't even know if you watch these, but if you are, hi. But we go way back. Met at college, went on a mission trip together to Germany, shared some great memories over there, late night talks. I was actually thinking about this the other day. I really hope you're watching this, but when we ate McDonald's and we were trying to catch the train, and we had like 5 minutes to eat, and we ate the whole meal. Oh, good times. And then like sprinted to the train. And then Kieran's also a homie. She's Marina's sister. And then Becca, but I'm just kidding. I love you, Becca, if you're watching this. Am I gonna come to Yucca soon? Maybe, I don't know. I don't plan on it anytime soon. But maybe we can work something out. It's a bit of a drive. Does tithing have to be financial? Does tithing have to be financial? I wanna say yes. Like right off the top, I wanna say yes. Because I feel like the Bible talks about like the money we make isn't necessarily ours. Like it is ours, and we have the choice to do with it what we want. But like if you really break it down, it belongs to God because we work for our money. But who gave you those skills to work for the money? You know, not one of those things where you kind of just like give as much as you can, because God doesn't care about how much money you have, but how much are you willing to give, and are you doing that first? Like, are you giving back to Him first, which is giving to a church or giving to an organization, like a charity? Like I give to Outside the Bowl, which is an organization that helps feed like hundreds of thousands of kids through like these big kitchens. Is the earth flat? Actually, it says in the Bible that the earth is round or like a spherical shape. So like anyone who says that earth is flat, if you could live anywhere, where would it be? Honestly, like, are we talking like no money is required? Like I had all the money in the world, I'd probably live in Encinitas. If you don't know where that is, it's like San Diego County. But like I don't want to live in a city, but I want to live like close to a city. But I also need to be by the beach. So like Encinitas is like perfect. But I also love where I live right now. It's a great spot. How much do I miss my mom? So much. However, you're gonna be out here soon, so cheers to that. Photograph tips and how to take pictures. Very basic. I'm no expert, but basics are understand aperture, understand shutter speed, understand ISO. And then there's a rule of thirds. So if you're taking a picture of a landscape, let's say you're taking a picture of a sunset at the beach. If you want your focus to be on the sky, all the colors, then 2/3 of the top portion of your picture should be the sky, and a third should be the ocean. It shouldn't be all the sky or all the ocean. So whatever your subject is should be in one of those thirds. So you split up your picture into thirds. So you have subject. So you're taking a picture of a building. That should be in the left third or the right third. Not necessarily in the middle, unless that's what you want. But typically, you don't want it in the middle, right center, unless you're going for a symmetrical look. Everything that I know about photography, I learned from Peter McKinnon. I'll put a link to his YouTube channel. He's a great photographer and a great filmmaker. So if you haven't heard of him, check him out. It's also a little awkward because there's like people over there in the other room. I don't know if they can hear me or not. What did you spend your Kobe Venmo money on? So if you know, you know. I actually just transferred all my Venmo money today, so I'm just saving it. I haven't used it for anything. But If you could eat at only one restaurant for the rest of your life, what would it be? Ooh, one restaurant for the rest of my life. It's gotta be something that I won't get tired of. Oh, Cheesecake Factory. I was just thinking like the menu has to be big. And Cheesecake Factory has like a whole book. Like it's endless. I never know what to pick when I go there. That's also if I had money to go to Cheesecake Factory. Because it's expensive. Alright, who do you care about the most? I don't think there's like one person I care about the most. I care about my family, obviously. But it's like a different type of care than how I care about my friends, you know? Like my friends that are girls are like my sisters. And I care for them in that way. And so like the people I just mentioned, like Julia, Marina, Ariel, like those are like my homies, those are like my sisters. And I also like really care about all my kids. Not like my kids, but like camp kids, all my junior high kids, and high school kids. I love y'all and I miss y'all. Is the bacon you eat GMO free? I don't know. Let's go look. We're going. Is it GMO free? Probably not, to be honest. Where's the ingredients? Dude, I don't know. Probably not. Because I'm cheap, so I also, this might be bad, but I don't really care about if it's GMO free. Yeah, I don't really care. Like, I mean, I care, but I don't. Like, when I'm buying my food, I don't really pay attention to like if it's GMO free or whatever. So I'm gonna say no. I don't think it is. I can tell you it's good though. It was real good. Favorite TV show? Friends. I love Friends. I also just finished Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Oh, so that one's good. And then I also really like Last Man Standing. It's a good show. If you haven't seen it, it's on Hulu. And it's still running. They started a new season. Also, dude, what's up, Theo? Yeah, I haven't heard from you in a minute. What made you consider working at camp? Honestly, I was broke and didn't have a place to stay, so. What made me stay at camp was the kids, and I'm glad I stayed, because then I got to meet you, Rylan, and that whole squad. Miss y'all. How would you express your faith? So, I'm not like a upfront person to be like, go up to someone in the grocery store or whatever and be like, yo, let me tell you about Jesus, because I think it's weird. Like, if someone did that to me, I'd be like, the first thing I do is like by actions, and so like, you know, try to be nice, try to be positive, try to be gracious, and patient with people, and then hopefully that sparks a conversation of why are you that way? Like, why aren't you getting upset about this or whatever? And the other way is I buy all these things, so either clothes or stickers or whatever, that will like help garnish conversation. So there's this company called ODG Apparel that I found on Instagram, Christian company, and they have like very unique designs that causes questions like, what does this mean? And they have explanations for each of them. So one of them, for example, says don't eat yellow paint, is what all their merch says for that design. And basically what it means is Vincent van Gogh thought that since yellow was a happy color, is what it's considered, then if he ate it, then he would be happy. Hold on, I don't want to mess up the story, so I'm going to read you what they say. But really the biggest thing is like making relationships, and then you can get deeper with them, because typically when you just go straight into like telling them about Jesus, it's like they don't want anything to do with you, because unfortunately Christians get a bad rap. If I make that relationship with them and they're not a Christian, then I can start being like, yo, you want to come to church? You want to come to this event? You want to come do this? And like be able to talk to them about it over time. Alright, so this is what it says. Vincent van Gogh is one of the most influential artists in all of Western civilization. The potato eaters affirm the inherent dignity of each and every person, even the lowly farmer. The Starry Night was a sort of self-therapy as he painted. Oh, these are his. Okay, I was like, what? These are his paintings. That's what they're called. The Starry Night was a sort of self-therapy as he painted the nighttime countryside from his room in a mental asylum. He also thought eating yellow paint was a good idea. Yellow, he thought, was a bright, vibrant color. It looked happy and made him feel happy when he used it in paintings. Surely it would make him happy if he ate it. At first, it's a bit of a miserable artistic beauty. Van Gogh is so painfully hopeful that it takes your breath away. But eating yellow paint isn't beautiful. It sounds painful. It's the result of a mental illness. What is your yellow paint? What are you taking in to try and cope with the stress of your life? What is Jesus trying to knock out of your hands right now? Don't eat yellow paint. Instead, feast on Jesus. So just takes these little cliches and makes them more interesting. And the second part of the question says, If you had to persuade an atheist, what would you say? Honestly, I don't know. Because some atheists like really know the Bible because they study it so much in order to refute it. But there's so many different things out there that prove that the Bible is true. First of all, you can look at all the historical things they mention in the Bible and trace it back. So like if they talk about a king, you can trace back that king in like actual history. And there's so many different things that they've uncovered, and once you break it down, it just doesn't make sense to say that God doesn't exist. Like, it'd just be stupid if you knew all the facts. But I don't know what I would say to an atheist. I'd probably be scared. Actually, I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. I've never come across an atheist before and like talked about Jesus. I would love to though. So if you're an atheist and you're watching this, hit me up in the comments. Wasn't science camp pretty lit? Yes, it was. It was. All weeks of it was good. I did 3 seasons of it. Fall 2018, spring 2019, fall 2019. Spring 2019 was wild. It was a lot of kids. It was great though. It was amazing. The fall was a little bit more chill, but I loved it. It was my favorite camp to do. First girlfriend. It's not a question, Emily. Just kidding. My first girlfriend. Are we talking like elementary school? I did have one in elementary school. Technically, it would have been my first girlfriend. Sorry, Mom. So, first girlfriend. Well, her name was Alexis. And this is when I went to Mason Elementary School in Mira Mesa. Couldn't tell you how long it lasted. I can tell you right now it didn't matter because I was like 2. First real girlfriend though is classified. But if you know me, you know who it is. And we homies now. So how long have you worked at nature camp? I worked at camp for 1.5 years. So I started there in June of 2018 after I dropped out of college. And then I did that summer, fall science camp, and then winter camp, and then spring science camp, and then summer camp again, Camp Unplugged. Shout out. I don't think any of y'all are watching this though. And then fall science camp. That's all the questions I got. I was kind of hoping for more. 171 people saw it, and not all of them gave me a question. What's up with that? Jeez. It's fine. Whatever. Why don't you, if you went to camp, comment down below which camp you're at, what your favorite memory was, and are you going back to camp? And for those of you that don't know, I have since moved from camp and I am pursuing videography. I have a job, but I'm still doing junior high ministry. So if any of y'all are from Chaos and watching this, if y'all are from Chaos, shout out Chaos. Hello. I'll see you on Sunday, or I'll see you on Tuesday. I don't know. Whenever I see you. Yeah, that's all I got. We'll try to get this out tonight. 7:18. I can do that. Comment down below if you have any video ideas, because I don't have any. Okay, bye. What is up? Let's not do that.